You're listening to the One Man Show Network. Welcome to the MMA Fight Picks Podcast with your host, Aaron Weinbaum.
Hey everyone, welcome to the MMA Fight Picks Podcast. I am your host, Aaron Weinbaum. Of course, as always, this is an interactive fight pick thing. If you're on the Periscope, feel free to join in. And if you're rewatching on YouTube, please hit subscribe. All right. We are going to pick the fights for Anthony Smith versus Aleksandar Rakić. This is actually a pretty solid card, top to bottom. I do admit there are some fighters on here I don't know a whole lot about. And, of course, if you are watching me visually, I apologize for the bright red shirt. I'm about to help coach some youth football, but it is what it is. So, like I said, totally interactive here. Leave your comments, and I will bring them into the broadcast. First up, Pollyanna Viana versus Emily Whitmire. So let's go into this first. All right. So Pollyanna, wow, 3 losses in a row. She hasn't won since Maya Stevenson's back in February 2018. So she has decision loss against J.D. Aldrich, a split decision loss against Hannah Cyphers, and got submitted by Veronica Macedo. So yike, because this is a strange matchup. Yeah, because Emily Whitmire, of course, only has the one loss here in recent memory against Amanda Ribas, who's no joke, and just basically beat Paige Van Zandt out of the UFC. So Paige is, of course, now doing bare-knuckle boxing. Yikes. But she has 2 wins. Before that, Alexandra Albu and Jamie Moyle. Yeah, I don't know. This feels a little bit of a strange matchup to me. Someone going off of, hey, David Jones, what's up? Somebody going from 3 losses in a row to just 1 recent loss. So you would think that in this fight, Emily Whitmire for the W there. I see lots of viewers here, so feel free to say hi, make a comment or whatever. I can bring you into this video broadcast, or you can at me on Twitter, I guess, if that's the way to do it. At Aaron Says What One. And I better just switch on over. How about that? Okay, next up, Alex Caceres, Bruce Leroy. Now, he just fought Chase Hooper in a fight. I picked him to lose, and he showed what the old veteran could do. So, very, very interesting here. Yeah. So, let's just go over that. So, like I said, just beat Chase Hooper, took him to a decision. Gosh, he's at 2 wins in a row here. Steve Peterson, before that, a decision. He did lose very quickly to Crone Gracie. I thought he would have shown a little more in that fight, but Crone just ran through him. I mean, golly.
You want a piece of me?
Exactly right. Okay. Win over Martin Bravo. Let's take a look at this kid. Okay. Giga Chikadze. Okay? I'm butchering that, I'm sure. He hasn't lost since June 2018. Wins over guys. Let's see. Gosh. He just beat Erwin Rivera, Jamal Emmers, Brandon Davis. Man, listen, I picked against the veteran before. I mean, most of the guys have been around a while. When did Caceres start fighting? Because Rivera started in 2015. Okay, wow, 2008. I'm doing it again. I'm gonna go with the veteran in this one, and in Alex Caceres. So maybe he'll finish him in spectacular fashion and get a bonus. You never know.
The big bucks.
All right, next up, Alessio de Chirico versus Zach Cummings. Let's take a look at Zach first, because I do believe I need to double check this. Boom, 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 boom. No, okay, I was mistaken. So I'm not gonna bring that up. This guy's fought in a million different divisions here. Let's see. He had some bad luck at welterweight, so he moved to middleweight, and since then he's beaten Trevor Smith, Trevin Giles, just lost in September of last year, almost a year ago, to Omari Akhmedov. Now, Alessio de Chirico, I can't say, 2 losses in a row. Mahmoud Muradov, Kevin Holland, Julian Marquez, he beat him. And, the Bang Bus not the Bang Bus guy. Wally Bangboss beat him. I think he beat him out of the UFC, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, man, I like Zach, and I am gonna go with Zach in this fight. I think he'll come back strong here. Looking for that W big time. All right, next up, Magomed Ankalaev versus Jan Cutelaba. Okay, I'm gonna answer this question first. Where were you? Were you on either of those big upsets last week? No, and mainly I didn't think that Frankie Edgar would beat Pedro Munoz. Yeah, I gotta admit too, like that card was better than I thought it'd be. I thought I would like to have seen OSP fight, but no. I'm thinking what the other fight was. So DJ Schizoid, what was the other fight you're talking about? I'm not remembering just off the top of my head. Sorry, too busy prepping for this card. All right, so Cutelaba. I always get this guy's name wrong. Like after the fact, just lost to Magomed Ankalaev. Man, tongue twisters this week. Has a win over Khalil Roundtree Jr. A loss to Glover Teixeira. That's nothing to scoff at. And we're gonna look at Magomed here. Wait, so is this a rematch? Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, so yeah, this was a weird fight that got rescheduled. I remember this now. The weird TKO. So this is a rematch here. Okay. But before that, Cutelaba had tons and tons of wins. It was like a weird TKO thing. So and there was some controversy here. I know what this fight is now. I don't know why that didn't pop up when I was doing research for it. I think Cutelaba again, but in the legal way, I don't see how that would go any different. So Alexa Grasso, this is Ji Yeon Kim. All right. Oh yeah, Grasso just lost to Carla Esparza about almost a year ago. She has a win over Carolina Kowalkiewicz. Lost to Tatiana Suarez. Everyone loses to her. She wins and loses. She beats Randa Marcos, but loses to Felice Herrig, who did not look great last week. If that's the fight you were talking about. And then Ji Yeon Kim, I want to say where she is fighting out of South Korea. Just beat Nadia Kasim. Lost to Antonia Shevchenko. She's not a very good Antonia, so yeah. DJ Schizoid. I'm looking forward to this fight too. I think it's one people are sleeping on, and man, I don't know. This is kind of tough. She's got wins over Justine Kish. Grasso is just one of those ones that doesn't beat who she's supposed to beat. I want to say she fought. No, she didn't. She didn't fight Angela Hill. I know that fight was supposed to happen. Wins over Heather Jo Clark. I don't know. You gotta wonder what let's see where Ji Yeon Kim's training out of. If it's Impact Gym MOB training. I'm not sure where that is, but she is out of South Korea. So very interesting here. And of course, like I said, this fight is taking place at 125 pounds, women's flyweight. Very interesting here. I think I do like Alexa Grasso, but I wouldn't be surprised. All right, this fight, another sleeper, in my opinion, DJ Schizoid, if you are still listening. Robbie Lawler, Neil Magny. Jeez. I don't know where the real Robbie Lawler has been lately. He was looking pretty good in that Askren fight and I think that was a legit choke. There are several angles of that have come out since then where he looked out. I mean, he was surely in there. But all of a sudden, it's 3 losses in a row. I thought he would have handily beaten Rafael Dos Anjos, but I think Dos Anjos kicked Lawler's knee off, pretty clean off. And, violence. That's right, DJ. Violence, indeed. So, he hasn't won since Donald Cerrone in 2017, and that was a decision. Lost the title to Tyron 2016. but he was on a tear. Carlos Condit, Rory McDonald, Johnny Hendricks, Matt Brown, Jake Ellenberger. And then you got Neil Magny, who's coming on strong lately. And, Robbie just doesn't look like he's there. All of a sudden, 2 wins here. Anthony Rocco Martin, Li Jinglang. He did lose to Santiago Ponzinibbio, KO punch. Ponzinibbio is dangerous. Wins over Craig White. Wins over Carlos Condit. Also has a loss against Dos Anjos. I forget. That was a long time ago. That's 2017. But I'm going to go by what I'm seeing here. I do like Neil Magny in this fight because what's Robbie not really shown me something lately? In that Colby Covington fight, he was just flat out stale. We'll see what happens. All right, Anthony Smith against Aleksandar Rakić, the 205-pound division. With John Jones gone, these guys could be on the short list of a title shot. You never know. You think that Diego Santos is in there somewhere. Who else is on the shelf here? Yeah, I'm missing somebody, but very, very interesting. Anthony Smith just lost to Glover Teixeira. The guy had his teeth knocked out. It was crazy. He got beat way worse. He admits he got complacent in the fight. He had a really good first round, and, Glover just started taking over there. Glover looked good. He did. And before that, in a fight I picked against Anthony Smith, he wins against Gustafsson. Now, I don't know what the odds are in this fight. I think they slightly favor Rakić, which is a little bit crazy due to their strength of schedule here. Because his only other loss in a long time was John Jones, March 29th. Before that, he goes through Murderers Row. Volkan Oezdemir, Shogun Rua, Rashad Evans. That was pretty sick. And that was not a prime Rashad either, Does have that loss in there with Thiago Santos. Maybe that would be a fight to make down the line. Oh, okay, thank you for the odds. DJ Schizoid, I need a guy like you on every broadcast to throw these facts and figures. So Smith is plus 235, and he was thinking around plus 180 or so. Very good. Yeah, I need a guy like you, to throw me these facts. I appreciate that, bud. Let's look at Rakić, though. I am very surprised because, the strength of schedule is not there that Lionheart Smith has fought because he did just lose to Volkan Oezdemir, who just got starched by someone I'd never heard of, really, but everyone said to watch out for him. I'm going down the list here. Yeah, Yuri Kruzaka. That was crazy. But he's got wins over Jim Manuel, Devin Clark, Justin Ledet. Okay, listen. I never tell you to make a bet, and I'm not saying to make a bet, but Anthony Smith, depending on how he recovered from that Glover Teixeira fight, said it himself. He just got cocky and got beat. Maybe a good bet, Maybe a good bet here. I'm not saying do it, but I think the odds makers may have this a little wrong here. And gosh, he's used to going that distance too. His wins and losses, Rakić, by the way, they're except for the Oezdemir fight, they're pretty quick wins, and there's a few decisions. So, yeah, he finishes quick, so he's going to come out strong. Anthony Smith, you think he'll be a little more patient. This time defensively, he'll fight a little bit smarter. But I'm going Anthony Smith. I'm going the underdog here. So, very interesting here. So, that's it. DJ Schizoid, you were the man. Thanks for coming on. And everyone else was super shy today. But I thought I was having trouble with the comments, and I was not. It was just a slow day, and that's all good. So, DJ says he likes picking the underdogs. Oh, he likes Kim and Smith. So, DJ Schizoid, I think he may know what he's talking about. He likes Kim and Smith. So, I picked South Korean there. Very interesting. All right, I'm out here until next week. Shalom. Like I said, if you are catching this on the YouTube, feel free to hit the sub button. Bye-bye.
Please remember to support the podcast by visiting the affiliate links on AaronSaysWhat.com.